In tonight's episode, we talk about lame veggie snacks, fasting, and how to use super low calorie days to make progress. Hello everybody, welcome to Equals and Alternatives. We are in the late 60s. I don't know what episode it is. It's like midnight on Thursday, and I'm super wired despite the fact that I need to go to bed shortly to get up early tomorrow, but I've yet to film any episodes of Equals and Alternatives this week, so I wanted to get this in. I was on the West Coast for 3 days, which really isn't an excuse not to shoot, but I was out of my rhythm. I didn't have Brett keeping me on track, which he's done a really awesome job of doing as of late. However, we got an episode right now, right? So actually, before we start this, we're going to link up. I finally got that blog post up on affiliate marketing today. And even if you don't really know what affiliate marketing is, or if you're not really curious about it, or if it just sounds kind of lame, it's a short read. It's 4 minutes, and I think that you'll take something out of it. Like if you have fitness people in your inbox sending you messages, I think that it's something worth reading for you, okay? Sweets and beets. This is your classic, I don't want to eat junk food, so I'm going to eat something that is vegetables in the form of junk food. Macros are literally almost equal to Cheetos. However, for all of you sugar fearmongers out there, you should know that the sweets and beets have 5 grams of sugar per serving, whereas the Cheetos have 1 gram of sugar per serving. So, by the logic that sugar makes you fat, all else equal, you should probably go with the Cheetos. Now, these are actual vegetables. Sweet potatoes and beets are what makes these up, and then a few different oils in there: sunflower oil, safflower oil, canola oil. But yeah, if you want to eat healthy, just eat vegetables. Okay, don't eat chips in the form. If you want to eat chips, eat chips. Eat like Pop Chips or Pringles, or eat something you really enjoy. If you want to eat vegetables. Eat sweet potatoes, eat beets. But don't do this half-ass towing the line. I'm gonna kind of eat healthy, but I'm gonna eat chips. It's just stupid. It doesn't make any sense. Wow, that was a quick episode. Well, what else do we have? For the alternative, we are fasting. Because I'm not really fasting, but I've been talking a lot about intermittent fasting because I've been using it a lot for myself over the course of the last couple of weeks, losing body fat. I pretty much always use IF because it's convenient for me when I want to lose fat, and I get a lot of questions in my inbox about them, so rather than answering one specifically, I'm just going to kind of ramble about fasting and hope to give you some value. Something I've been thinking about with regards to fasting and with regards to total calorie intake is the utter demonization of super low calories, right? There have been so many situations in bodybuilding shows with women specifically and with bad trainers and bro science in the past where someone literally beats the shit out of a girl or a dude's metabolism. And aside from the fact that metabolic damage is way, way overhyped and really probably exists in far fewer cases than you would think, it still did exist, and there still were tons of people doing 2 to 3 hours of cardio a day and eating 800 calorie diets, and thus eating too little became incredibly demonized. I'm super annoyed, you guys. I ran out of memory on my phone, so I had to delete crap, and now we are refilming or picking up where I left off. I was ranting about super low-calorie diets and how they were a real issue, but as often happens in 99% of things in life, the pendulum swings too far one way and then it swings too far the other way. And right now, the fact that we absolutely demonize any sort of low-calorie behavior is kind of silly and unnecessary. Let me give you an example. I have probably eaten 900 calories today. And that is a function of the fact that 1, I was fasting, 2, I was drinking a ton of caffeine, and 3, I was just crushing work literally all day. It's a rest day. My first meal, I had Chipotle at 5:30, and then around 9 or 9:30, I had a couple eggs and a protein shake. so probably like 1,000 calories. And my rest day goal is 2,100. My training day goal is 2,900. But I'm well short, and anyone would say this 175-pound male who's 8% body fat or whatever I am, eating 900 or 1,000 calories in a day is starvation. Like, don't do that. You're going to lose muscle. You're going to go into starvation mode. But you have to look at things contextually, right? I haven't been in a deficit for 6 months and eating 800 calories every single day and doing boatloads of cardio. This is a one-off day. So if you have the opportunity to have an extended fast or to have a super low calorie day, just because you have a lot of momentum, you feel good about it, you're not super hungry, you don't feel like eating, I think that if one of your goals is fat loss, it is advantageous to take advantage of that momentum and of that forward movement and to have a very low calorie day. Like, my glycogen stores were relatively full to start the day. The carbs in my muscle were pretty full. Like, I don't think that being way under on calories and not hitting my protein goal, even though I probably hit 100 or 110 grams of protein today, I don't think that that is going to lead to any kind of negative from a muscle loss point of view, and definitely not from a starvation point of view, having one really low calorie day. So I think it's something to consider. I think that it's something I'm going to play with more intentionally going forward, is having super low calorie rest days from time to time, just to create that deficit, right? Rather than having 500 calories 7 days a week. If I'm in a 1,300 calorie deficit one day, then I can have several training days in a surplus. It's an interesting way to recomp over time. And so my ask of you is just to be open-minded about the occasional super low calorie day, whether it is to get momentum going or for whatever reason, if it just feels good. Okay? I mean, if you want to eat these, make them fit your macros, it's fine. There's a little bit of vitamin A in them, but yeah. Remember, your body is still counting macros. I almost forgot how to do this show. My memory's so bad. Your body is still counting macros, even if you're not.